Hi everybody, this is Caroline Sotheby and welcome to Up, Down, and Around Town. Okay, it's springtime. What's in the news? Stay with us and you're going to find out. We're going to talk to Rick, Judy, and Benny and find out all about the upcoming Spring Fling. Okay, when, where, why? Who's first?
Well, when is Friday, May 10th and Saturday, May 11th.
Okay.
Friday, the hours start at 5 o'clock till midnight, and Saturday, noon to midnight in the Yak Arena. So weather is not an issue. It rains, cold, don't worry. Fun still goes on. Perfect temperature inside the Yak.
Okay. Make sure probably have the air conditioning on by then.
We might by then, who knows?
Yeah. Okay, entertainment or food? What do we start on first?
Well, let's start with some music. Friday night, during the dinner time, we have, back by popular demand, the three swing group, three young ladies that do the tribute to the Andrews Sister era. They wear the military uniforms and a boogie woogie bugle board types of songs. A little song and dance, and it's just the right thing for dinner time, kind of laid back and fun to watch. And then immediately following, by popular demand again, is 50 Amp Fuse. It's almost become synonymous with us to have the 50 Amp Fuse band with the 5 band members, 3 guest singers at least. Again, they have more than that sometimes, and sometimes more than that will show up, but typically it'll be the 3. And they'll be playing from 7:30 till 11:30 on Friday night. And then on Saturday, we're going to open with Mr. Benny here playing with Rock Doctor.
Okay.
You can tell by Rick's voice he's excited about this. This is really special. This is an event that people from around Michigan will come to just to come to the Spring Fling for live music. Live music's an important thing. Not only the food and the entertainment and the excitement, be able to taste live music in a family-friendly event like this is important. When he talks about 50 Amp Fuse, they've become one of Michigan's most famous, most popular bands. They really put on a show. Everyone talks about the Glee television and the excitement of The Voice and American Idol. Well, 50 Amp Fuse kind of encompasses all that and really puts on, not just play music, they put on a show very entertaining. Rick mentioned the Rock Doctors. The Rock Doctors are going to be doing an event. My band, Benny and the Jets, will all incorporate in this. And it really is going to bring generation and generation of musicians and entertainers together right in Wyandotte. And we're really excited about this. I think it's going to be something really special.
Like Benny said, the generation thing, coincidentally or not, when 50 Amp Fuse sells themselves not as a band, as a show, they do cruise lines, Vegas, anywhere, like that. Their show is called Your Generation in concert because they play things from the Elvis days to the present. In fact, I kind of showed my age when I watched me the other night. I said, Benny, when are you going to do new stuff? And he said, Rick, that was just 3 new songs, and they're so new I've never even seen them, but they're good.
They really bring an excitement and a show. It's
yeah,
just
they are
guys
just playing
strumming guitars, right?
Yeah. Whether you're a dancer, if you're just to sit and watch, it's great dance music. But if you just want to sit and watch, because they really, they'll have 2-3 people dancing, singing on stage now. You might have seen them before, but if it's been a month, it's going to be different. They don't. In fact, they're rehearsing. They're really excited to get out of the bar scene to the arena.
Yeah.
And as a performer, they do it for to make some profit, money. They got to have to make a livelihood. But once they get in front of an audience.
In a concert setting, big stage,
to
light
play in front
PA,
of,
very impressive.
Yep, they got a light system and everything. And they'll follow on Saturday. They will be our Saturday night band also following Rock
Same
Doctor
time?
with Benny. 7:30, 11:30 also.
Okay.
And maybe several thousand people. I mean, this is going to be an event.
Oh.
Yes, yep.
You always know that they're going to bring a crowd. I mean, I think the buses come in and and drop everybody off and come back later on and pick them up. I mean, it's true.
Oh, yeah.
The dance floor has been so jam-packed, I don't know how anybody could do any dancing on the floor.
But they do.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Yeah,
just
hopefully next
wiggle a
week
little bit.
you'll see some cable vision of last year's event, and you'll
Okay.
see the dance floor. They're going to try to get it on and show it on the same channel next week.
Okay.
Give you a little idea if you haven't been there before. It's a great fun. It is an event, like Benny said.
And it's become such an iPhone, Facebook world now. People in Wyandotte can, at a click of their social media, can talk to people around the world. So word spreads about the Spring Fling, not only in the immediate Wyandotte area, but through Michigan and really through the world, through Facebook, and everybody's on their iPhones
yeah.
texting around.
It drives me nuts to see him. We have a grandson I don't think puts that thing down at all, you
I'm
know.
with you. It's got a place on purpose, but it seems like it's overdone. But oh well.
Yeah.
We do have a Spring Fling Facebook page.
Facebook, and we do have a Spring Fling website, wyandottespringfling.com. And if you go on wyandottespringfling.com, you'll get all the information. Plus, you can see segments of all the artists, musicians playing music, some of their songs. They got the new 2013 promo that 50 Amp Fuse does put out. Got some music from Benny playing, which one's on there? From the Yak, I think? I forgot now.
Hopefully a lot of them on there.
Yeah,
There's
on
Benny
there.
and the Jet
Jet's
Facebook
Facebook
page.
page.
There's 50 Amp Fuse
Fuse.
Facebook page.
Yeah, all that's
Free
on our
Swing,
website.
and they all kind of interconnect, which is kind of the nice part about Facebook and the World Wide Web, is it becomes a web, and you click from one, you can click to the next and go to the next, and
And you
kinda
can just
support them
Google
all.
each band individually.
Yeah.
And you can, there's a lot of stuff out there from a lot of events. You want to see what they're like.
Well, if you say that, they're allowed to sit at home and watch that instead of
It's
coming
not
down.
the same. Live music, live music,
And you,
live
can't, and
music.
you can't eat and drink.
No,
That's
no,
right.
no.
Not at least what we have. You can't.
Okay.
So
You know, talking about food, you gave us an idea. There's going to be food Friday and Saturday, both.
Yep.
But what are we going to be serving at what time?
Well, we'll start with the dinners then. On Friday, dinners will start at 5:30, and we're going to have your choice of a pork chop dinner or panko walleye. You can have a traditional with tartar lemon or doohickeys. We just had dinner there. They're famous for their walleye with margarita sauce. It's just
Oh, really?
really
That's new?
yeah, you can have that if you want it put over the top, like if you want to call it a fish gravy. But
Yeah.
it's red peppers, red onions, and it's made with a little tequila, lime, and it's
So
very
you
tasty.
have to be 21?
No, it's flashed
No?
off.
No.
And then potatoes, salad, vegetable, and there's desserts. I mean, it's amazing, you know. And then on Saturday, we have pork chops again. They're always popular. They always sell out. And you can get stuffed cabbage. I think you can mix and match
You can
that
mix.
on Saturday. And
So you serve it until it's gone.
serve till gone. Yep. So we do run out. We need to run out. Leftovers aren't good for this, but if
that's just the dinners.
Yeah.
If the dinners do sell out, we have plenty of other things down at the Spring Fling food booth on the end.
Okay.
And we have kielbasa, Italian sausage, pulled pork, and all freshly made. This is Dearborn sausage, Italian sausage, and kielbasa. It's not fast food. It is delicious food that's all freshly made there. We make our own sliders. We roll them and grill them, and they're hot off the grill with melted cheese or plain.
We having soup?
A soup, the famous doohickeys.
That was special.
Potato soup with you can have your choice of cheddar cheese and onions on top with a little bit of sour cream. It's a bowl of that soup is a meal. It's very filling and delicious. The new this year is the macaroni and cheese bites. It's from, I believe it's macaroni and cheese, and I think they briefly dip it in the deep
what he
fryer.
does, he bakes macaroni and cheese, in a big pan. Then he cuts them up, kind of like Rice Krispie treat sizes.
Yeah.
They batter them in panko, and then they're crisped up. And the kids dip them in ranch. What else? They dip everything in ranch.
really?
And different dip sauces. And we're also going to have the paprikash dumplings.
Yep, paprikash dumplings, those are always popular. Hot dogs and fries for the kids if you have a picky kid or a chili dog. So there's adults, children, teens, there's food for everybody.
Potato pancakes.
Yeah, potato pancakes. And the food booth it serves all from 5 to close Friday and from noon to noon Saturday. We never close, so there's always
right.
plenty of food to eat.
So once the dinners are done, you still have food there till closing,
yeah, if
basically.
you either come before the dinners or if you get hungry again later, we'll be there and we'll have it hot off the grill, freshly made to order.
Okay.
It's excellent.
And of course, you're going to have raffles.
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Oodles.
Well, we have our primary raffle, where's a $10,000 first prize. We have our prizes aplenty raffle, which I think we're up to 15 nice choices. You can buy tickets to place in every one of them, however you want to do it. And the admission this year, you're going to purchase a voucher to get in after 6:30 on Friday and after 6 on Saturday. If you're there before that, it's
You get in free.
But you always get them free if you're under 21. So it just begins, the admission is only for 21 and older, starting 6:30 Friday, 6 o'clock Saturday. But you'll get a voucher that you can turn in for a free chance for a 51-inch Samsung HD TV. So
Oh, really?
besides, if you want to call it a cover charge, most places it's just a cover, but here you get the cover, plus you get a chance for a TV, or you can pick any item in the prize aplenty. And then we have our basket booth. We have Afghan raffle. We have all kinds of themes in our basket booth. And that's the raffles that we have.
And you have games again for the kids.
Yep, we have games. One big difference is we do not have outside rides this year.
No?
The provider found out he's health-wise was not able to provide. So what we're doing this year, we want to make, like Benny said, this is a family event. And so we're going to have more kid things inside the act. We still will have a train for the outside, a new source to ride the perimeter. And but we're going to have a special on Saturday, noon to 5. We're going to take the right side of the dance floor stage area and have it cleared. And we're filling it with extra blow-up slides, jumpers,
Oh,
all that.
okay.
And they can get a wristband that can ride continuously, very, very inexpensive. We're going to have very cheap hot dogs, popcorn, very cheap. And so they can play endlessly from 12 to 5.
Okay.
And the bigger things like the bungee, the rock wall and that have a reduced price in that period. But there is a wristband that will allow you to just go from one thing to other for 5 hours,
Ooh.
And that's
So-
a great deal for parents, because when you have to pay by the ride sometimes,
It gets
you have to
expensive,
go after $20.
This is
but
very, very
when you can
inexpensive.
stay and you can enjoy yourself and your kids are having a great time too, it's win-win.
Okay. And of course, it's going to be inside, so no matter what the weather's like,
Yep.
you said,
Exactly
it's
right.
contained.
And
Right.
who knows from
Well,
day to day here.
Okay, and of course, you're going to have Father there. He'll probably be
Oh,
walking around.
he'll be walking around, socializing with everybody. He looks forward to it. He enjoys a good time,
Yeah.
good Irish good time. He enjoys it.
And for some people that don't realize it, we're still advertising it as St. Pat's on St. Joe's. And it won't be till what, July?
July 1 officially, we're St. Vincent Pallotti
Yeah.
on July 1st.
So, and that goes for the school, right? That
John Paul II.
Yep.
Yeah, John
Okay.
Paul II Catholic
Well,
School.
actually,
Helps support.
it helps support school. It's not
Right.
earmarked for school.
Right.
It goes into the general funds. So
And they pay-
wherever the financial, it could be the lights, the heat, the school, the other programs at the parish. So it's
But
not
they need-
earmarked for the school.
Okay.
But
it
that's a
helps.
it helps a lot for the school.
Yes,
Oh,
it
yes.
does.
And
Yeah.
it's an important part. We're glad that helps.
Right.
That it's a driving force of having it.
Okay, for parking, are we still going to be able to use St. Joe's parking lot too?
Yep, St. Joseph, and one good thing about not having the outside rides, we've doubled our parking immediately. So I
That's
guess
true.
we lost the rides outside, but we gained a lot more spaces closer to the Yak entrance.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a bad news, good news situation there.
Okay. Of course, this year, are you going to have anything for Mother's Day, like the floral arrangements?
No, we're still not able to swing the floral arrangements this year.
You know, it's not
Baked
too
goods.
bad though.
Baked goods, we have
Baked
baked goods.
goods,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, so
Yeah.
so you can get cakes and pastry for Mother's Day there.
Okay,
A
all right.
lot of them, yeah.
And people don't realize that's the day before, well, 2 days or a day before Mother's Day.
Right,
So
Mother's Day weekend.
you can go there, pick up something special, and you have a lot of vendors there.
Yes.
That be,
Yes, yes, oh, yeah. You
with
can find
beautiful
something for
items.
Mom there without a doubt.
Jewelry, blankets. I mean, there's some very, very nice items that the vendors bring, all handmade.
And of course you have your drinks.
Of course.
Yes.
Wouldn't be a
Adult
party without
beverages.
that.
Adult beverages, that's
And
all.
kids, but the kids got smoothies and things like that too. So, but yes, yeah, we have 2 adult beverage stations, and we have our Irish coffee / frozen
Slushy.
tiki bar. So it's
Okay.
kind of this is a diversified world. So we got Irish coffee combined with a tiki bar. And, so it works out
A little
well.
margarita, a little Irish coffee,
Yep.
your choice or both.
Well, it's got to be.
A great weekend out for the mothers. Bring the
Yeah.
mothers to the event.
Hey,
Yep.
Be a great
Celebrate
weekend for
with
them.
her before she has to.
That's it.
That's
A
right.
celebration.
Yeah. I understand you do a lot of playing at Michelangelo's at times, or
No, at Doohickeys.
Doohickey's right across the street
Yeah.
from
Oh, yeah. He plays
the
every third Saturday
Yeah.
at Doohickeys.
Yep.
Okay.
But Benny and the Jets band been together for years and years, close to
Yeah.
40 years, and we had an opportunity to really travel the world playing with a who's who in the music industry. And it's great for us to be able to kind of hang our hat here in Wyandotte, and it's almost becomes a family reunion, class reunion, and this being such a community event, and it just becomes a real great thing for us.
How many do you have in your band?
Well, we have four people in the band.
4
Yeah.
regular? Okay.
And I'm the guitar player.
Okay. You want to strum a little bit for us?
I could play a little song for you. We didn't really plan on playing a song. And isn't that a pretty guitar, by the way? I brought
It
this
is.
down just for you
Oh,
because I thought, it's just the kind of guitar that should be on television. A dancing girl and a cowboy. And recently,
And-
I played out west. I was out in Arizona, and I did a little tour for it. I went to Arizona, Las Vegas, and Pasadena, California. And out there, this is a regular guitar. This is what they see every day.
Really?
Here in Wyandotte, we don't get to see cactus and cowboys
No.
and stuff as much like that.
I'd say like a scarlet red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's that Phoenix kind of sunset and the red rocks and stuff. And it's always good. But to come back to
Okay.
Wyandotte, when I was a youngster, growing up in the neighborhood, not that far from here, there used to be a place called the Edgewater Amusement Park. Now, I don't know if we have any of your listeners, your viewers, that would be old enough to remember Edgewater Park.
Oh, I'm sure.
But it wasn't a big place like Disneyland or Cedar Point. It was a small community park, and it had bumper cars. It had a thing called the Wild Mouse,
Yes, it
and
did.
famous for an old roller coaster that would kind of creak back and forth. It might have been the scariest roller coaster in the world. Ya da 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 da. Last night took a walk after dark, a swinging place called Edgewater Park, to take a look and see what I could see. That's where the girls are. We took a ride on the shoot-de-shoot. The girl I sat beside was mighty cute, and when I looked, she was holding on to me. My heart went flying up like a rocket ship, and down like a roller coaster, fast like the loop-de-loop, and around, yeah, like a merry-go-round. We ate and ate at a hot dog stand. We danced around to the spring fling band. And when I could, I gave that girl a hug. Hey, the tunnel of love. You'll never know how great a kiss could be till you get one high on a Ferris wheel and fell in love. Down in Edgewater Park, you know it's Palisades Park. You know it's Boblo Island. You know it's Wall Lake Casino. Hey, hey, ho, hey!
Now you're going back in time, I'll tell you.
Even if people didn't know Edgewater, maybe they remember Boblo, getting on the Boblo boats and spending the day on the Detroit River. And out on the island. My band, Benny and the Jets, we played both on the boats and on the island at different times over the years. And that's kind of the fun and excitement we're hoping to bring to the Spring Fling.
Okay.
Yak Arena is easy for everybody to get to. It's very centrally located right downtown Wyandotte. And we're hoping all your viewers tell their friends. Don't depend on us to get the word out. We're hoping that they tell their friends and invite everybody down. A big lineup of family-friendly entertainment.
And that is about what time now for sure?
Well, it's all weekend. You give them the times.
May 10th and 11th. Friday, May 10th, starts at 5, runs till midnight. Saturday, May 11th, starts at noon and runs till midnight.
Okay. And of course, Friday you have the girls there representing the Andrews.
Yep.
And then what
That's
time
a
do you-
real entertaining show.
That
Those
is.
ladies really
That
put
is.
on a nice show. That's
Yeah.
Friday, and then 50 amp views will come on after them. Then Saturday we have entertainment pretty much all day. The Rocks Doctors, we gotta get their name right? Rocks Doctor, my band Benny and the Jets, and 50 amp views will all be there Saturday. So that's going to be a big entertaining day, and we hope everyone makes
Okay.
it for that.
That's just the music.
We're all
That's
excited.
the-
Yeah,
And the
we can
food and the
dance.
games and everything.
Yeah.
Climbers for the kids, all the jumping, what do they call those? Jumpers, I guess. Blow up
The
jumper.
bungee jump.
All kinds of wild stuff for them to crawl around in and have fun
I
with.
believe there's an article in the Heritage tomorrow,
Is there?
Wednesday.
Okay.
Well, but that won't be tomorrow when this is showed. But, and then there's ads in the Heritage next Sunday and Wednesday.
Okay.
Too, so.
And if they want to get more information, like you said, you're on the web.
Yep, wine.springfling.com.
Okay. Hey, I thank you for coming, and I know you got a lot of things to do. You still need volunteers, or are you doing okay in that department?
Oh, they can always call, if they want to volunteer, they can call the parish offices and leave their name and number, and we'll find something for them to do, guaranteed.
Okay. And so for all this entertainment, it was like you said, here's the, down there you have food, you have booze, you have entertainment for the kids as well as the adults, you have plenty of music, and if you don't want to dance, you can still sit in your seat and
Yep.
do a little tapping.
And you may win a prize, and it may be a big prize.
I think everybody could use an extra 10 thou.
Oh, it sure would be nice,
Yes, it
wouldn't
would be.
Okay, hey, thanks for coming, and we'll see you there.
All right, thank
Thank
you
you.
very much. Thank you
Okay.
very much.
Hey, we're going to take a break. We'll be back in a minute. And that gives you just a little bit idea of what the music will be like on those 2 nights at the Spring Fling.
You know, it's to me what I noticed. No, I'm here. But what I noticed and everything else, the fact the way it is, and you mentioned something about here's an opportunity for people maybe to pick something up because of Mother's Day on Sunday. And I like the idea that they just go on Friday and Saturday. Some of these festivals go Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and everybody's worn out. And it turns out to be that their worst night is the third night. The best night's the first one, you know, when you offer all this stuff like that. And 50 Amp Fuse having the following they have, you know, their people are going to be there both nights. I think if you had them a third night, it would be a...
Too much.
I would call it almost a disaster to say, hey, I've seen these guys, this 50 Amp Fuse, 45 times in the last 2 years or something like that. I mean, you know.
But people like the music, so they will
well,
come.
the thing is what makes them unique is because they don't come and play the same thing night after night, song after song, song after song. They do practice and they do different routines, and they've got to do that to be fresh.
Right. And Rick did say, which we forgot to mention, they have that used book area, and he said
that's going to be what they call the warming center. Be right behind where they have the. It'll be at the far south entrance of Yak Arena. The warming room is right in there. It'll be right behind where the blackjack is going on. So they'll be able to go in that room and not be bothered.
And one thing, you can't say, well, I don't want to go because there's a baseball game on, or, hey, what's over there in that
I don't
big
know.
room?
Let's see, I know tomorrow night the Redwoods are playing Wednesday, and I thought it was Wednesday and Friday. It could be Wednesday and Saturday, but if it's Wednesday and Friday, I didn't check the paper to see, but I thought it was Wednesday and Friday because then they have a travel date because they come back to Detroit after the second game. So I assume that that's either going to be Friday or Saturday, but we got to pretty much wrap it up in a hurry here, too.
No, we don't. No. Okay, so please be over there, enjoy the weekend, and we'll see you next time up, down, and around town. Take care. Bye-bye.